What's up, guys? My name is Section from the Deviants, and today we're going to be reacting to My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 21. So in the last episode, we went back in time. But for this story, we focused more on the villains. Now, in the very beginning, Shigaraki and the team, the League of Villains, were going up against Gigantomachia. And he basically used to be a bodyguard for All For One. And basically what the doctor was saying was that you have to defeat Gigantomachia in order for Gigantomachia to feel like you are a true successor to All For One. Now, of course, while he's been doing that, which has been like 2 months, there is the Meta Liberation Army that calls them and basically said like, hey, I'm not just against the heroes, I'm against the villains. I'm here to completely change how powers work in this world. And they basically said like, hey, come to me, we gotta strike a deal, because if not, then I know where you're at, because I got a satellite and I'll send every single hero in existence to come and capture you. So in the very end, Shigaraki, at least this is what I'm thinking, is he is going to get Gigantomachia to follow him to Deka City, which is where they're meeting. We already know Deka City has some sort of explosion that we don't know exactly what created it. But basically, he's going to get Gigantomachia to fight the Liberation Army for him. And when Gigantomachia gets tired or runs out of batteries, then Shigaraki will finally defeat him and get, I don't know if he's going to get his powers, but at least Gigantomachia will feel like he's a true successor. So without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Make sure to support the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh.
When superpowers first appeared, it was chaos.
I wouldn't doubt it.
People across the planet had to find peaceful ways to adapt to a new reality. Many believed the freedom to use meta abilities was a natural right. Especially Chikara Yotsubashi. He called himself Destro. After confronting the government and struggling against them, they were defeated. Destro ended up writing a book in prison before committing suicide.
Oh.
Destro had no idea that he had a child, an heir.
If the government continues
Does
to
he always
stand
have that?
by, we have no choice but to deal with them ourselves.
I don't think he's always had that, like, smart.
Take down the League of Villains in Destro's name.
Welcome to the suburbs. Completely
Ooh.
unremarkable. I like the atmosphere.
Once Machia wakes up in an hour and 40 minutes, he'll chase Shigaraki to this stage. Hopefully we last until the curtain call.
Someone's coming!
A friend approaches!
Oh my gosh, I hate this guy. Oh, he looks kind of
I
cool.
get it. It's the whole city.
Right you are!
90% of Deka City's population is hidden liberation warriors.
Oh, well then I don't really care that Deka City got destroyed. I mean, I'm sorry for the 10%, but...
Welcome in, new friends, to our revival party!
Oh, then now you're gonna talk this out?
Tomura Shigaraki!
Okay, that's a lot of people just going out. Good job.
Himiko Toga? How a high school girl was driven to madness. Her deathbed confessions will leave the world shocked.
Hear me out.
The Reserve Liberation Warriors train each day in preparation for the future. That's why you're such a nuisance. Look at the news. You came later and have no great cause, and yet you're famous. You fascinating girl. The schoolgirl with a mind full of violence. It's a catchy tag, don't you think? My blood's pumping
What
like
is
my
your
first day on
powers?
the beat.
Okay.
She just ain't Kizuki. She can turn
Oh.
anything she touches into a bomb.
That's... seems like a villain quirk. Oh yeah, she can turn into anyone. What?
By the way, there are
There's-
warriors within our ranks who are more than willing to become bombs for the cause. I will convince the public with your story. It's all for the Liberation Army. All you have to do is tell me how you went insane!
Oh, wow, gosh, what are they called?
I believe my life right now is normal.
Don't ever do that face again. I don't want to see it. I don't want to picture it. I don't even want to smell it.
I saw her. Toga.
I doubt it.
She stuck a straw into Saito's wound. Trance, we're so terribly sorry. We did our best, but we obviously failed. That child is a demon.
You think you're normal? An interesting
Oh gosh. Is that Pickle?
You are the embodiment of a repressed superhuman society. That is,
Okay, you're gonna explode.
correct, you pitiful girl. But do you know who is to blame? This world. What you
Don't
thought was
show that to me.
completely natural. It's not your fault.
Ah.
The world wasn't ready to accept you. Curious Flattener!
There's no way you can survive
between
that.
your normal and the Liberation Army's goal.
You just got a blast to the face. Your head should be off.
Your life will be written about in our modern-day holy book
That is
as
a
a
crazy
shining
looking
example of that truth.
picture.
Please tell me if my thoughts seem incomplete in any way.
I don't like her. Doesn't she get that I love my
She'd
life?
just explode.
Don't you dare feel bad for me!
It's your reserve of blood. Please, give me your story!
No!
Oh, she never really was able to use their powers, was she?
Don't get caught.
Goodness.
Don't get caught.
Imagine if Ochako was like that.
Yes.
Oh,
I will love, live, and die normally.
that's so weird.
This will be my greatest feature!
Oh my gosh.
I'm a mess. Just like Izuku was. The things we hate should be destroyed. Right, Tomura?
What's this? Another flashback. I don't recall this happening. Why was that again?
You're gonna be fine. I've got you.
Now I feel sick.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Just now, it looked like his decay spread even though he didn't touch all of them.
Ooh, fire super effective to ice.
It's a complicated concept, but I guess I'll teach you.
Ice melts!
Yeah.
I control ice. I've been training my power for as long as I can remember.
So,
Not even taking
you're gonna
time
die.
for my studies. Training much longer than.
Blue Eyes White Dragon?
No way. It's true.
Oh.
I ran off somewhere alone, and I was worried. Totally calm. You have to live. You're where I belong. You make the League a place we want to be.
Gosh, Twice is such an interesting character.
They're in the storage shed at Ikeda's. The girl is still alive.
Okay.
We need to make sure she's dead for Curious's feature. Twice. Meta ability. Double. He made copies of himself. Was almost killed by those duplicates.
Tomoyasu Chikazoku. He can change things with about the same mass as humans, like fridges or desks, into sentient puppets.
That's so weird. But so useful, I guess.
I will persuade you to join the Liberation Army.
I love the fight between Curious and Toga, just because it showed kind of how messed up Toga, not only her life, but like how she is too, like how her quirk makes it to where she's always interested in blood. Now, I think Curious said it, but it seems like the power itself is what makes Toga want to suck the blood out of people. Like her, like how people look at kissing someone is how she looks at taking blood. Like it is a physical showing of saying I love you to someone, or I care about you, or I like you. With that being said, I don't know exactly the durability of these people, because Toga was able to not only survive tons of explosions that happened like millimeters away from her, but also an explosion straight at her face. Now, I know when they talked about Curious powers, they said that the explosions weren't that powerful, but the way those explosions looked, it seems like Toga like should have gotten taken out a lot earlier, especially when you compare all the damage she endured to her just bringing people up like a good 3 stories. let them drop, and then they just explode in puddles of blood. Now, I partially believe that maybe it was just used as a visual to show that, like, hey, those guys got taken out, but that's just me criticizing things. Now, with Shigaraki thinking about his past, I'm starting to wonder exactly what is going to go on when he goes up against not only Deku, but All for One for All, or All Might. I mean, he's not in his form, but I feel like there's going to be something that triggers more of his memories, or at least Shigaraki's memories, to the point of where maybe I don't think he'll ever turn on One for All or All for One. Gosh dang it. But I will think him fighting between how he feels towards All for One and how his memories are like showing him that what he knows about his past is wrong. I think that is going to be a good storytelling of the device. But anyways, that was my reaction to My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 21. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, put in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.